everyone, what's up? Welcome on section 51. You are watching DozGeek on section 51 today. We are back here on our YouTube channel. I hope you're fine, I hope you're well, that you're ready to spend a good time, a nice moment with me on section 51, and be ready, because today we are going to discuss about some UFO, the subject of UFO encounters, and especially in Japan, and how the country of Japan wants to set some process of reporting UFO encounters. Let me invite you to go together to the web in order to discover this new article right now. Okay, so we are on the website monkeyandhealth.com, and the title of this article, published in the category unknown, is Japan's Ministry of Defense prepares reporting process for UFO encounters, and it was published on April the 29th of 2020 with a beautiful photo. Tokyo, Japan. In response to the US Department of Defense's official release of 3 UFO videos, Defense Secretary Taro Kono said his department will now also issue a procedure for reporting sightings of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, by members of the country's defense forces. As the Japanese daily the Asahi Shimbun reports, Kono talked to a press conference on April the 28th of 2020 in response to the images officially released by the Pentagon the day before and classified as authentic and still classified as unidentified by the Pentagon. At the same time, the defense minister also tried to make it clear that he himself did not believe in the existence of UFOs and that Japan has no record of such encounters. However, the procedure now envisaged is to prepare the armed forces for the corresponding incidents. To that end, his ministry will work with the Japan Self-Defense Forces, the SDF. Kono said, "If we are able to film a UFO encounter and document this incident, a report should also be created, and we want to develop an official procedure to prepare for an encounter with UFO." So that means that they admit that there can be some UFO sightings at one moment, and they want to be prepared. Apparently, they want to be prepared for that kind of UFO encounter. That's interesting. They also wanted to consult their American colleagues and get more analytical results from the 3 videos posted. Since February of 2018, the Japanese government has officially declared that it was unaware of official evidence of the existence of UFOs and had no emergency plans for an alien invasion and had no plans to investigate such sightings. In fact, as the writer is saying, Japan's official UFO language regulation also contradicts the numerous reports by its own military personnel about encounters with unidentified flying objects. Because there is a background in Japan with UFOs. Of course, whether of extraterrestrial origin or not, unidentified flying objects have been and are still being seen in Japan, and in his 2010 book entitled A True Archive: UFO Sightings by Japanese Air Force Self-Defense Pilots, the former general of the Japanese Air Force, Mamoru Sato, gathered countless observations and experiences of pilots and military personnel. In addition to the numerous personal sightings by Sato that dominate the book, the author cites, among other things, the sighting of former Naval Admiral Sumihiko Kawamura, who in 1968 commanded an anti-submarine reconnaissance aircraft, a P-2V-7, at base of the Shimofusa Air Force near Tokyo. As he flew over the Pacific, his onboard radar located an unknown flying object directly in front of him. As Kawamura's plane was in the clouds, he had no direct eye contact and therefore decided to make an abrupt and evasive move to avoid a collision. From that moment on, the object was gone and no longer visible. As there were no follow-up problems, Kawamura decided not to officially report the incident. But there seems to be an incident right here. In 1981, F-15 fighter pilot Tetsuo Igaki observed a bright light over the Chinese sea for up to 3 minutes, which, however, could not be located neither by radar nor by ground stations. On April the 1st of 1981, two jet pilots noticed a dark spot standing in the sky, which only started to move when the F-1 aircraft approached and then disappeared at extreme speed. In this case, too, the object could not be detected by radar. And we have now a cigar-shaped object was spotted in 1983 by soldiers from the Matsushima Air Base in Miyagi Province in the northern Pacific. Soon after the first eye contact, according to Sato's witnesses, there were problems with the onboard electronics and the aircraft's control systems. With the sudden disappearance of the object, the problems on board the aircraft are said to have disappeared. A verification of the technology by the ground crew found no fault with the machine. In this particular case, the authorities involved would have really covered it up because the problems with the type of aircraft manufactured by Japan itself were kept secret. Although Sato himself has never seen a UFO, former Major Noboru Funatsuki claims to have found an unidentified flying object 3 times. Early in his pilot's career, he saw 2 UFOs while on board a T-2 training aircraft. Among them was a bright white object in the shape of a sphere that was traveling at a speed of almost Mach 8 to 10, but was not located by radar on the ground, but was said to have been spotted by 6 other pilots. In other cases, it was a white-red dot in the sky, above the Matsushima Air Force Base, that is said to have not moved for an hour. And then we have Funatsuki, who also confirms that several civilian pilots have seen UFOs, but these sightings are rarely reported to airlines, much less to authorities. Sato points out that the Japanese government does not collect UFO reports. He considers this is a risk for the defense of the Japanese state, because after all, not all Japanese UFOs are actually flying objects unidentified in the sense of objects of exotic origin. And we have hotspots The land of the rising sun seems to be abuzz with UFO sightings, with a twinkling green orb reported in the skies over Niigata in November 2017, 10 white spheres flying over Osaka in July 2015, and mysterious lights reported by dozens of people over Okinawa in January 2014. Let's see the video. We have no sound. Here we have a bright light. Bizarre. The light is strange. And what should we see here? We can see the light again in the sky over the airport. It's very fast. In September 2009, Miyuki Hatoyama, the wife of then Prime Minister Yukio Hatoyama, was featured in several headlines in the news when a book was published claiming to have had an alien experience 20 years ago. While my body was asleep, I think my soul was taken by a triangular UFO and went to Venus. Oh! It was a very beautiful and green place, she wrote. Her husband would have tried to convince her that it was probably a dream. Maybe. What is this video? Massive UFO sighting in Okinawa, Japan, January of 2014. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights standing still in the sky. 7 lights standing still in the sky in the night in Japan. It was over Okinawa. Some orb triangles. So we have here an evolution in the lights formation, because now we have some kind of line. We have a new light on the top. The lights are from different colors: red, yellow, orange, red, green. That's very strange. And now they are moving again. There is a new formation. That's very strange. Very, very strange. It's confirmed, we have UFO sightings, we have UFO encounters in Japan. These UFO sightings are happening now, and these events exist for several years now, and that's become necessary for Japan to establish a process in order to be prepared to report these UFO sightings, these UFO encounters, with a lot of efficiency. They need to be very efficient in the reporting of these UFO encounters, because until today there was no process, no official process of reporting these UFO encounters. And you guys, do you think it's useful for the Japan? Is it a good idea to define to set a process like this to make that decision? Do you think it will be useful for the country? Do you think it will help us all around the world to make the light on all these UFO sightings? Do you think it will help people all around the world to be more believers in the UFOs, in some alien life in the universe, that we are not alone on Earth? Sometimes we have some visitors. Maybe it's necessary to help the minds to change and to be more and more open-minded on this question, this very important question. So thank you people for watching this new video. It was an informative video, some news about Japan and the subject of UFOs. Very interesting because it was a good brief on some major UFO sightings which happened in the country these last years. Don't hesitate to leave some comments right below the video in order to react to this subject. That's always interesting to have your opinions, to know what you are thinking about all this. Of course, don't forget to share the video if you liked it, to subscribe to the channel, to Section 51. That's a big support for us to help the channel to grow up. And don't also forget to visit our Facebook page, Section 51, and our Spreadshirt shop in order to discover all our little goodies about Section 51. Okay guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. This was DozGeek on Section 51. Live long and prosper. That's always very important. Stay safe. Next time, next video. Bye bye.